Alright, everybody, the time has come, and I'm about to do the same thing. I'm about to go. Let's go, baby. So, I gotta hear myself. My phone headphones are about to meet the creator deity. So, I got one job, and that's to beat this game. You know, whatever. Ability. Oh, good. I have this still. Hold up. Yeah, what's up? Okay, so Rakshasa. Okay, so Lumi has. What's up? Hello? Yo, what's up? There you go. Let's do that. Alright, well, get home safe. Yeah, that was my phone call with my mom. So, Chad, if you have anything you want to say to me, I wasn't available for those like free. I don't know how long that phone call was. It was longer than what was sensible, though. Okay. Okay, so this is our first obstacle, I think. Okay. Victory lap, I guess. The important thing is that Xerxes is alive, so... Boy, is she an asset to have. She really does feel like a goddess, like something that, like, yeah, we're not fucking with her. Okay, so... Okay. Touch. Okay, Neil. It's an improvement, at least for you. But Hannah still needs better health than what she currently has. Okay. Feels like we're kind of cutting it close here with our options. Okay, really good. Fuck. Okay, so do I want to use another one? Abilities, Hannah, heal. Can't be helped. Okay, well, now up next is the final boss. Alright, so this is the arsenal. The final boss of the game. It comes in a set, one of two, with Isis being strong enough to handle it on her own. So I'm just gonna keep going back and forth. So now the next phase begins. So this is single target. Now don't let up on the healing all the time because you want everyone to be fresh for the next phase. Okay, so I already messed up, but see. Okay, so that doesn't do a whole lot. So how much health do you have? Oof, that was lucky. Okay, can I get lucky again? Whoo! So if I had a better sense of like where he was in the phase, I would have done even better in that fight. But I'm glad I listened to the walkthrough when it said to absorb that fixed enemy's meat. So it's not letting me use door, meaning that I guess the game wants me to. I also am glad that like I followed the walkthrough in terms of like how to get there. It was a lot of like go west and then go north. So that gave me like the inkling of where I needed to be. Now I didn't read the walkthrough on me as I was like playing this, but I would kind of read it off screen just so that when I do stream the game, I know how much of the game I have left to go for. I also watched like Rebel 0096 go through this, although because he has such a different build, I think H.C. Bailey also operated with a different build. They did the fight way differently, so I get to get my creativity on when it comes to like doing these fights. Okay, the elevator. Oh, I see. So that device that we couldn't use before. Finally, this guy isn't being a deadbeat. Hiromichi Tanaka, the producer of Final Fantasy 11 at first, and also Vanilla 14 before it nearly killed Square, and then Naoki Yoshida had to take over. Yeah, Hiromichi Tanaka is one of the OGs of the series. I know that he's also like the lead designer of Final Fantasy 3, which is why that one is as important to him as for Takashi Tokita. And they all choose to jump out the fucking window together. Ah, it's so weird when you guys can see my achievements. Yeah, so Tanaka would go on to be a key player in Saiken Densetsu. Not like the biggest key player, because that series has always been Koichi Ishii, who's another OG of the Final Fantasy series. Uh, I think also the creator of the Chocobo. I don't know if he came up with the Moogle concept as well, but I think, yeah, he did come up with that first mascot. Yeah, he might have come up with Moogles as well. I really wish I would have watched Trouble's, go through of the Apollo boss fight, because I didn't know it was like just a time scripted event that you had to endure. So I would have saved a lot of Gungnir's just playing a bit more conservatively. But there really is only one entry left in all of this. Should I give it a shot, or should I be a little bit more prudent? I gotta say, oh, I get the icons now. So this is like supposed to be the tower. This is supposed to be the goddess Isis. I don't know what this is meant to symbolize, though, but I gotta say, Legend 2, Aki Toshikawa's did his thing with that one. It really makes me want to play like the original Romantic Saga, because that was the true follow up to this, not Legend 3. Legend 3, I think, is done by a way different staff. It's more like the prototype to Mystic Quest. based off the composer, but we get a lot of like design diversity because this one is composed by Uematsu, this one is Kenji Ito, and this one is the Ryuji guy for uh, both Legend Free and Mystic Quest. So these guys, they do their thing, but well, the basis on this is crazy. But let me not talk too much about that because I don't want TOS thing to get confused. The bots and they're thinking I'm out here listening to music critically. I'm not. Uh, I'm just gonna go on here so that I can briefly speak on my thoughts on Legend 2. The fast pacing was a nice touch. The fact that you can just like run from most battles, except near the end, is also really cool. Like towards the end of that, I was kind of strategizing in boss fights there the way I would strategize in just about any other JRPG, which is unusual compared to the more frantic style that you deal with, like Final Fantasy, SaGa bosses in general. Which, that was kind of the case with the final boss of SaGa 1, Final Fantasy Legend 1. But with Legend 2, it was like, that's how I was handling a lot of fights. But then again, with Legend 1, I was just breaking the game because it was a really broken system. And you kind of had to break it and play it in a way where you were just boosting your HP up ridiculous increments. You know, in these big episodic moments. As opposed to like Legend 2 where I'm just kind of grazing my way into where I need to be. And really, when it comes to that boss fight, I could have done it with, the build that I have, and not such a strong Esper, but not Esper like monster character. But it would have meant knowing how to time out a lot of those attacks. Like, I would have needed to be on heal duty pretty early on, because once that boss gets into his like phase where he's just doing group attacks, I need everyone to have full health. I need a heal on the stat, so when he hits everybody, he gets filled up. But even then, it was like, I would have probably needed someone else to have like crazy magic in order to make sure I was really topped off. So we're kind of just good enough that my monster could finally come through near the end and hold it down in those last few rounds. Which is great. This game is different though. It doesn't have a SaGa growth system. It kind of operates with the regular level up system. Apparently, you're at like the recommended level to beat the final boss at 31. which is kind of low compared to most JRPGs. Never mind the registration date of copyright 1993. This game came out in 1991 in Japan, but obviously it came overseas a bit later on. I'm not gonna hit the sticks with this quite yet because I want to be able to just be on minimal projects for a little while. And this allows me to just have like 2 projects, which is how I used to be able to do things not too long ago. And it's better than having 4 or 5 projects like early this month. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna go back to laptop streams and knock one of these down, but it's Final Fantasy Legend. It's not that big of a deal. In fact, it's so little of a deal. I might just go and say fuck it.